with Kendra Dawsey. And here's your host, Kendra Dawsey.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Zach. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you? How was your visit to the Centennial State?
Do you mean Colorado? Is
Yes.
what that is?
Yes. It is one of the least interesting state nicknames because it just means this state was brought into the Union in 1876. So
Okay,
it's not a very interesting state state nickname, but it is. How was Colorado?
It was good. It was fun. I got my belly button pierced. Do you want to see? Should I show people? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Here it is. There we go. Look at that.
Okay.
And I also I ate a lot of food. I ate vegan food. Very Denver. I went to a botanical garden. It was great. And then I came back home and I got as stressed out as I was before. So it's great. Everything's going
Now,
great.
did you notice anything suspicious in the airport?
No.
Okay.
Wait. What would be suspicious?
Oh, you don't know about this? Oh, I don't know why we didn't talk about this beforehand, but there are like a ton of conspiracy theories related to the Denver airport. Just in terms of how their airport was not very old. Their old airport was not very old when the new one was built. And the new one was built basically the theory is that there's something under the Denver airport and the Denver airport exists for other more nefarious reasons. And that's why it's up in the mountains. I would say of the really out there conspiracy theories, I think that's the one you could probably most convince me there's something there, but I don't. It's completely unfounded. It's all a gut.
Like what? Like the Loch Ness monster? What would be under the Denver? Just a ton of dispensaries?
Oh no, just like secret government plotting and some sort of like military. Some people think that so the Denver airport conspiracy theory is damaged by the fact that like it's supposed to be like an underground place for all the rich people to go to, and they would have gone there during the pandemic if that existed.
If I saw any rich people, they were keeping it undercover at the Denver airport.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like all airports are just like places of like nefarious energy, regardless if there's something secret going on or not. Like,
okay.
Yes, that's
so. Well, I have taken up enough of the intro of our show explaining Denver airport conspiracy theories. Kendra, what's in your mind this week?
Well, I'll tell you what's on my mind this week, Zach. So as some of you may know, one of the left's favorite political cartoonists to edit all of the pictures so that everything reads "come." Ben Garrison was recently diagnosed with COVID-19. Him and his wife, Montana residents, got COVID-19. They are currently treating it with beet juice. However, Ben Garrison continues to just push out lots of very depraved, wild cartoons. And in his honor, because, it'd be sad if he died because there'd be less funny edits online. In his honor, we decided to play a game. So I'm going to bring in Zach back in now. And we have a little game here. And it's called Win Ben Garrison's Insanity. So the object of the game is you are going to guess what the labels that I very not professionally scribbled out using the iPhone editing service with my finger. You're going to guess what those labels are on the following political cartoons, and we'll just discuss it. Ben Garrison is very prolific. He has a lot going on. He has a lot of thoughts that I don't know if they always make sense, but let's check it out. You ready, Zach?
All right, yes.
All right, so this one only has two. So you need to guess what is above Joe Biden's head, and then also what the vaccines are labeled as.
Oh, boy. Okay, so that's Fauci over there, and Fauci is not labeled. So that tells me that I bet you it's like some kind of maybe Fauci is mentioned there, that it's like some kind of Fauci fluids.
Fauci flutes. That's a wild.
This is a very difficult game, and I'm going to guess that Joe Biden. Quickly take. So it's a James. It's like it's a Kool-Aid. It's some sort of a Kool-Aid thing. It must be in the pot because this is a Jonestown reference.
Maybe.
So
yeah, let's see.
I bet I'm going to say it says Jonestown Joe. Oh, Joestown. All right.
Joestown. And then the bucket was just danger. Just danger.
I hate when I'm injected with danger.
Danger, just something dangerous. All right, so yeah, Joe Biden obviously runs a cult in Colombia, of course, or wherever Jamestown was. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Oh, yeah. So there's a large brown foot on Uncle Sam. What do you think that large brown foot is seen as?
What? So what? I think it's them being allowed to say it and me not is what the foot is going to say.
Oh, no. The foot is like, being allowed to say the N-word.
Yes.
Well,
no, I think that this one. I think that we saw this one. I think it was like the third world or something. Like
yeah. I forgot that we saw it. I think it does say third world. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yep. But my favorite part about this is that it can imply that Uncle Sam has a crushing fetish. That's my interpretation. Yes. Uncle Sam likes being crushed by brown people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even
though he says stop.
Iraq, Afghanistan, Vietnam. Uncle Sam is a domination fetish.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Let's go off to the next one. Let's see.
Oh, boy.
Of our discontent. Okay, so there's a few here. There's a lot going on this one. So what is the ice cream Joe Biden is eating?
Okay.
What is the cactus? And then what is the label on COVID walking over Uncle Sam?
Okay. All right. So the ice cream is sometimes the ice cream licks you. I'm gonna guess that the ice cream. We haven't seen anything that says socialism yet, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be like socialist vanilla or something like that. I don't know. But it is interesting. Of Ben. First of all, Ben, you are not helping with all of the cum jokes by choosing to make that ice cream look the way that you did here.
And Joe Biden's gagging on it.
This is one of his most erotic cartoons. So I'm going to say that that's some kind of socialist vanilla or something. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say time for. I'm going to say is it some sort of cactus vactus because it kind of looks like a cactus. Oh, the cactus attacks us. It says there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say something about a vax cactus, and I'm going to say COVID treading over Uncle Sam is going to say, don't spread on me.
Okay,
these are very difficult because I want to write jokes for them, and I don't have the superior brain that Ben Garrison has.
Yeah, I also forgot there's also a label for the Icarus dude saying it's under control.
Okay.
It blends in, but okay.
Is it something about like wax wings and vax wings? Some kind of fly too close to the sun with vax wings.
I mean, that's a good guess, but
that's as good as I got.
I think that's a good guess. Before we get to that, though, I want to note some things. So there's the lady who is presumably trans only because of the neo pronouns on Zir Towel. and I'm not really sure. I don't know who SI is. I'm not really sure what they're trying to say.
Which one is this?
The SI presents Beach Blanket Bingo.
Is it Sports Illustrated? I don't know.
Oh, so it's like
maybe they had a trans person in the swimsuit issue, and he's mad about that. I don't know about this.
Same, but like she got nice titties though. That's what I'll say.
Yes.
I don't know who Ben considers hot, but like she looks good. And then there's also the like Lady Liberty saying you're one ugly motherfucker to I think that's Arnold. It's weird.
Yeah, I can't. It's not a great Arnold.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. But let's see what everything is.
Okay.
All right, so we have Afghanistan.
Okay.
Joe Biden is gagging on Afghanistan. And the cactus is the CDC. And then COVID it's implied that COVID is coming into Mexico or coming into the USA from Mexico. But Uncle Sam is...
Yeah, funny because we may get to this in our next segment, but that is something that Joe Biden's White House also believes is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Jerome Icarus Powell is the dude flying close to the sun. I honestly don't know who's Jerome Powell.
I don't. It's one of these names that, like, if you tell me who this is, I will be mad at you because none of these people matter.
Yeah. Except for the lady with neo-pronouns.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, and I think we have two more left. I know the last one is the most chaotic. So let's... Okay, this one's already pretty chaotic. So there's a ship, 3 cannons, and then a boat. What do you think all of those labels say?
Okay. So they're killing... is it McAfee? Is that who it is? John McAfee?
I will only...
Or I don't know. Maybe it's somebody even more conspiracy. I think I know who this is, and I don't know who it is, but it's definitely like a Trump guy, a big Trump guy who got drunk and crashed his boat, and there's like a QAnon conspiracy that he got taken out. I don't know.
There's actually a Q in the water. I just noticed that. There's like a lifesaver that's...
Yeah. I bet you this is a real thing. I may be making it up right now, but it feels real that is a story that would happen. I'm going to say the things that killed him were Hillary Clinton, socialism. We still haven't seen socialism, so I think socialism is going to go. And the deep state.
Okay.
And, no, I'm going to save that one. I'm going to say the name of the boat is the SS Deep Water State. Something like that.
All right, let's check it out.
All right.
All right. Yep.
Oh,
Deep State, Clinton's IRS shooting from the SS tyranny, going against John McAfee.
It is McAfee.
McAfee, yeah. Who didn't kill himself, and then Epstein, back in the background, says, "Neither did I." Mm-hmm. So you were really close with the Deep State and Clintons, and then
I had 3 of the 5 here. Names. I did not get them in the right spots, but yeah. The IRS is a funny one. That the IRS just the IRS has shooters.
The IRS goes after rich people instead of poor farmers in Mississippi.
Right.
Course. Okay. All right. And then let's see. I believe there is one last one, and I know we are running a little long. I think there's one. Oh, this one's like not that interesting. You could probably guess really quickly.
It's something about gas. It's the gas prices or something.
Yeah.
Trump gas and Biden gas.
Yeah.
Energy independence, green.
Yeah, that one's simple. But the last one, which should be the next one, is wild. No, actually, let's just skip this one because the segment's running long. I found a lot of them. Okay. I don't know who Bishop Garrison is, but I like the woke as a POW. Right. But this one's wild. Okay, so there's a sign. There's something. There's a train. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blank spots.
Okay.
Just guess. Just let's just see.
Okay. So I think that the train is going to be the okay. This is not the joke, but I think it would be funny if the train, instead of being like a monorail, it was like a polyrail. I would say that the city on the castle on fire. Actually, a great anti-royal and anti-monarchist piece of, but I think it's going to be like city under socialism. Oh no, we got socialism. We got the umbrella of the some sort of the communist the cosmonaut thing. Oh, it's a space thing. Man, I'm all over the place. All right. I'm gonna say that the thing with the mountain with the fist is like Black Lives BLM mountain. The cosmonaut one is like Soviet space mountain or something like that. Mm-hmm. The Magic Kingdom, I'm gonna say, is just the Tragic Kingdom, and then Mickey punching Donald has next to it oh man, my brain has been fried by this exercise.
Yeah, this has gotten rid of my last remaining brain cell, honestly.
Yeah, it's a small world after all. It's a I don't know. So I think there's something about it's a small world, but it's not that small because he has to pay attention to other ethnicities or something like that.
Other Dave Thomas said, "Is Zach having a stroke?" Aren't we all nowadays?
This is a hard game.
Huh?
This is a difficult game.
Yes, yeah. Let's see what all the labels are. I forgot myself. All right, so no Trump supporters allowed is the sign next to Mickey. Okay. On the little kind of like metal detector, it says vaccinated only, which obviously metal detectors could see. The person with pink hair, a woman with pink hair, is running the trans station.
Yes.
And then the thing on fire is Antifa land. Then there's a socialism go around, free ride, and Black Lives Matter horn.
Okay.
And then on Ben's website, so you may say, we would never say the M word. What's the M word? According to Ben Garrison, the M word is MAGA.
Okay.
Class.
It's great when you have to write an explainer for your cartoon that you made on your website that is only earnestly viewed by a few thousand people who all understand, use the same phrases all the time, and they couldn't even get what you meant by the M word.
I know, it's very confusing.
And also, why is Donald a Trump supporter? What?
Donald, I guess his name being Donald.
I guess.
And then Mickey's black. That's what he's trying to say, and that's why.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Well, that was fun. We all probably did lose a few brain cells. Sorry, everyone. But we'll be back after this brief commercial break.
Hey, folks. Hope you're enjoying today's show. I want to give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors. A lot of different podcasts and Twitch shows, a lot of them will be sponsored by a gambling website, so you can make money betting on your favorite sports. We're not going to do that because gambling, the house always wins. You're going to lose. You will not make money gambling. What you may make money off of, though, is fixing sports that have a gambling component to them. And with the new revelation of how many NBA players are not vaccinated, that has made fixing gamble-on sports easier than ever. So here's how it works, is that you can pay me to get COVID and then kiss some players. I will kiss Kyrie Irving. I will kiss Michael Porter Jr. I will kiss Andrew Wiggins, I believe, said he has. Listen, there's got to be a number of them. We're just going to find out about more and more of them. And if you want to bet a line and then all of a sudden that line looks a lot better when somebody, it says, will not play because of a failed COVID test, just hit me up and I will fly out and I will kiss them. It will work out for everybody. We will all win a lot of money, like in the movie Uncut Gems. I did not watch the last 15 minutes of that movie. I assume he gets away with a lot of money. We will fix some games and we'll have a good time and we'll all win. Just don't bet unless you got a some kind of a fix in, because otherwise you'll lose.
I love the homoeroticism involved in that.
I mean, this is the first. People think like, oh, Zach, you write these commercials every week. I don't write the commercials. The companies give me the copy usually. This week, I paid for my own ad time to make that ad. This is my first real entrepreneurial attempt.
That's how much you want to kiss some NBA players.
I mean, there's good money in fixing games.
Yeah, there's also good money in kissing men, which we've discussed in the past. Anyway, we don't have too much time this week because of Ben Garrison. But what is going on this week?
I mean, I guess we should talk about. There's they're not going to have a government shutdown because they're going to pass a bill that's going to cover spending for a few more months. But we're still never
weeks, right.
What?
It's going to cover spending for 9 weeks, right? So we could be in this same situation 9 weeks from now.
I think it said in December we're going to be in the same. We're going to be in the same situation. But it's becoming less and less likely we're going to ever get anything good. It's not like any chance that there was to make things cool or good. Like it's already been cut to pieces. It's going to get cut further into smaller and smaller pieces. And eventually help nobody. And then the Democrats are going to lose in the midterms because they have not come through on anything, and they already have. They only have like a razor thin margin as it is, one that's not even workable. So I haven't read too many of the details. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on it?
My thoughts are things are bad, and I don't know if there's anything else to say. God, yeah, I saw a tweet today that was like, "Oh, I'm trying to gently explain to like people over 40 that no one in our generation has any hope." And yeah, I mean, I don't think it's something. I don't want that to be the show, though. I don't want us to be about giving up because I think there is hope in the future. There is no hope in our existing institutions. That's a good way to frame it.
Those will do nothing for us. They are against everything that we would like to see happen. So where there is hope, though, is in the people, and hopefully this silly little show helps a few extra people feel a little bit better and a little bit more motivated to know that you can make a difference.
That was such a poignant, off the cuff thing that you said. Look at you, Brent. You don't have a stroke. Ben Garrison didn't give you a stroke.
No, I think I've got Ben pilled, and now I'm just seeing the world. I'm just everything I see now has a label on it, so I can describe it really well.
What does my label say?
Kendra.
That's not creative.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm still getting acclimated to the Ben pill. So it's not at its full.
Yeah. That's fair. Well, we have just 2 minutes left now. Do you
Okay.
have any closing remarks? We can also complain about things more.
I can save my closing remarks for another time. It's sort of an evergreen remark.
Okay.
So is there anything else you would like to talk about from this week?
Well, I mean, there's definitely the migrant crisis from specifically this time around with Haitians, where Biden has kept a lot of Trump's policies in terms of immigration and the border, and it's bad. There are some pictures that came out of Border Patrol officers on horses, being very rough with migrants and from Haiti, who Haiti has obviously been through a lot in the past decade, but especially recently. So there's a lot of very conceivable reasons people may want to come to a country that is known for having a lot of money. And the reaction of the Biden administration after seeing those photos of Border Patrol officers, harassing, roughing up migrants, is to get rid of the horses. What's that going to do?
It's going to bring in more drones.
That's probably it.
Yeah. And personally, I have a big issue with just like the way that the U.S. has the way that the Biden administration is saying, like, oh, we have to vet these people and we have to keep them under an overpass or in these detention centers so we can vet them. So this means that the U.S. has spent its time just squeezing everything it can with the imperial grip out of Haiti. And then when these people are like, hey, our lives have been fucked, can we come here? And we say, oh, well, we would like you to prove it, even though we have the receipts because we did it.
Yeah. Yes. U.S. involvement in Haiti has been very heinous for quite some time, like from the beginning of Haiti's creation as a state born out of like a slave rebellion, a nation state born out of a slave rebellion. And it sucks. It sucks. We should let Haitians in. That's what we have to say. Ending on that, we shall let Haitians in. Fuck Ben Garrison. It is 8:00, so I don't want to run too much longer. Everyone, stick around, watch some QAW Quarantine Action Wrestling. It's really fun, and this is kind of the last moments of the last month or so of the show. You should really watch it. And ass. We'll see you next week.